Podcast Arise!
も今日も僕たちの旅は続く
Hello everyone and welcome to AppliEpisode 28 of LostinTranslationmon. This time we watched Offmon episode 28, which is called AppliDrive Duo, Offmon Appears. What were your favorite?
Offmon already appeared.
Yeah, he appeared and we got like backstory, but he appeared and then he disappeared. What were your favorite moments in this episode? You can't say Offmon.
Offmon's really cute, okay?
He's so cute. He's like the best thing ever. I love him so much.
Okay, so the two things I even remember about this episode were the fight with Musclemon, which there was no fight. They just literally embarrassed him with the power level of the duo.
And then beat him up.
Which was super funny.
Mm.
That was ancillary to just embarrassing him to death. And he jumps up and is too short to grab the power meter thing out of the air. But it's cute. And then obviously the reveal, the thing at the end where Eugen's...
It's not so much a reveal because it's not explained. It's sort of like a thing. He
walks through the laser thing and his mom's like, well, I can read your thoughts. And he's like, haha, that's really funny. She's like, yeah, funny.
Yeah, he walks through this barrier and it seems to, like, briefly turn him into the weird, like, red-eye Eugen that we've seen before. And this was a really good part because it was something we didn't expect. Like, we expected the episode to end like, oh, it was lovely, we know his question, which, by the way, I totally called. It's really sweet. Is there anyone who you would give up your life to protect?
Is there a friend you'd give up your life to protect?
And I really love how each of them has their own little question. And I also love the way he got his AppliDrive, which is like, I was just kind of led to this sushi restaurant, then I got free sushi coupon on my phone. So I went in, and then the AppliDrive Duo showed up without wasabi.
Oh man, it's too bad.
Because it was Sabi Nuki, which means wasabi.
I bet the wasabi one's much stronger though.
Yeah, it's a better looking AppliDrive. It's the AppliDrive wasabi. And then Offmon also came on on the conveyor belt, and that's so cute, and I really liked that. But the fight was really good with Musclemon. Musclemon was really cute in the way that Musclemon kept on saying how cute his muscles were. Musclemon is one of my favourite Appmon now, because I knew him before and I was kind of like, he looks kind of like weird looking, but now that I know his personality and how he's doing all these push-ups, and it went up by 1 point, and he was very impressed. And then everyone else, was able to power up by 1.5.
No, when he was really impressed, they were all like, well, let's go get pasta now. We're done.
Yeah.
We don't really need to fight this guy. He's a joke.
Yeah. And the funny bit is that he was like, I'm going to power him up. And everyone's like, oh no, he's doing the same glowing that the Appmon that just got Applirized did. And he's going to get 1.5 on his own and it's going to be really amazing. And it started to spin, like, it's spinning for quite a while and all the characters were watching and it stayed the same. I wanted it to beef up by I wanted to go down by 1.
No, I think that would have been funny, but it wouldn't have made enough sense at that stage. So I just wanted to say, like, as far as plays and expectations go, even I'm sitting there, like, the first time when it went up by 1, I'm like, okay, it's going to go by, like, 10, something really negligible, and then it outdid that, and I'm like, oh, that's really funny. The next time I'm like, it'll go up by 1 again to 922. No, it didn't change at all. So,
no, it was funny.
It was like they sort of guessed what is the not most obvious thing, but what's sort of the expected joke. Let's change it just a bit and make it still unpredictable.
And that's what I like about Appmon.
Hey, what are those doing there?
Oh, you noticed them? That's really sad. I gave you a present. So I gave Jay a present.
What?
So I gave Jay a present.
What? What is that doing there?
They're yours now.
Why?
Because they're yours.
Why?
Oh, you did. Oh, I'm sad that you noticed them.
What?
I was going to put them higher up. I was like, no, maybe they need to fit. So yeah, they're your present now.
Why?
So for those who are listening, I have given Jay the Appmon band and the AppliDrive, which are both still in their packaging. They're yours now.
Why? Why did you buy extra for yourself?
No, I bought them in the start of the year.
Then why are they here?
Because they're yours now.
Why?
Because I had doubles.
But why did you have doubles? If you already had them, why'd you buy another one?
Okay, there were 2 sets. One came with just the Appmon band came with the AppliDrive, and there was one with them separate. And I bought both because I wasn't sure there was a difference. So you bought one with
the set, and you bought the set, and then you bought them separately?
Yes.
This is absurd.
Because I didn't know they were different. It was a mistake. I've been kind of like wondering like how do I get you not to notice them? So I put them on a shelf now. Congratulations, you own Digimon merchandise.
No.
How do you like your first ever Digimon merchandise?
I'm leaving the show.
No, don't do that. Don't leave the show. So, what were we talking about again before you realised
that I'm leaving the show?
Favourite bits from Appmon. Well, you're the one with Appmon merchandise, Jay.
I'm leaving the show. Why would you do this to me?
I don't know, it was funny. Well, you have a Digimon OC and now you have Digimon merchandise.
I'm gonna die.
You're the biggest fan of the show.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, we'll continue with the episode now.
You can, I'm dead. You killed me!
Well, technically I didn't realise that you would... I thought it would take months or weeks, because you didn't notice that you had parts of a computer for, like, several days.
It was just in a big box!
Yeah,
It didn't say computer on it!
Yeah. Alright, so let's continue with the episode. Any more favourites?
I'm dead.
You're dead?
You've killed me, what do you want?
Negative bits?
That I'm dead? Don't look at me like that, you did this!
I didn't want you to do it during the show.
When did you put them there?
When you went down for dinner. Did you notice how I kept on asking you, hey, when are you going to go downstairs?
Oh, that's why you were being really annoying.
Yeah, because I was trying to get them
To be more annoying!
Because I was trying to get them out of my bag so I could put the other stuff in my bag.
I hate you.
Yeah. Alright, negative bits of Appmon besides you now have merchandise.
I hate you.
Please.
You start, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, I can't actually think of any negative bits. I guess it was kind of a little bit slow, but I feel like... I enjoyed the episode enough that the slight slowness didn't do anything. Also, I think I is evil.
Yeah.
The way that she was able to stop Offmon, I don't know. Oh, there was so many cute bits in this
She's
episode.
just kind of scary.
I can't think of any negatives besides, slightly slow, but it wasn't slow enough that I would say it was terrible.
Yeah, it was fine.
Because it was enjoyable. The whole episode was enjoyable. Even when it was slow, it was still like, oh, characters are doing cute things. We've got Offmon, who is adorable, and we're explaining that Offmon is an offline game and prefers to be on his own. That was his offline game. And I really liked that. And there were all these, really cute little bits with the characters. And, there's a bit about Eri, how she's saying, I'm not going to punch you. And because Astra said, oh, she'll punch you. And then when Offmon starts to try to blow things up, Eri's like, if you do that, I'm going to give your Appmon ship an explosive punch. So, no, I can't think of any negatives.
And then Astra goes, see, I told you!
Yeah, there's no negatives.
Also, I want it noted that it very specifically shows you her putting her shoes aside right before she gets up on the table.
It's so cute. But what are the negatives?
None. I got nothing.
I can't think of any negatives.
It's a lot of neutral, I think. A lot of it, like, oh yeah, the problem with the Appmon is whatever, and I think the Appmon duo is still really stupid.
It is, yeah.
And the fact that he can aptirize all the other guys' Appmons, so they're stronger, which makes the other partners irrelevant.
Well...
If he had all the chips, he could do everything by himself.
Well, that's the thing with Appmon, is that you do have your paired buddy Appmon, but you can really put it in any app drive that as long as you have the chip. And that's fine.
But what's the pairing do?
I don't know, it colours your Appli driver.
Yeah, apparently. Because in every other series of Digimon, you have to say, okay, well, if one person's attached to one Digimon and they control their evolution directly, you need all the kids to work together. In this circumstance, if the Appli drive is what does it, then you only need one person to do everything.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, you could all just use that. Maybe there has to be a relationship. I don't know.
It doesn't say that.
You're right. That is a negative. No,
Yeah.
that needs explaining. They need to explicitly say... What is the difference between pairing? Does it make them stronger when they're paired? Do they have to be paired properly before they can be used by someone else? Is this going to backfire in some horrible way? Because honestly, both of us were expecting it to backfire in some way.
I did not think he'd get to appearize Gatchmon. It should have ejected him. But it made the scene really funny that it worked. But from a functional perspective, I don't think it worked. No. Also, if it shows on their power bar how strong they become, how come Offmon's is still 900?
Because he's very weak and very small.
So is his But they're like, why are you so strong? But he's as strong as Gatchmon normally.
Yeah, I think his attack is really strong, but his power level's low.
No, but the whole point is, they're saying, why are you so strong? And which is referencing his attack, and they go, oh, I came out of a duo, so I'm stronger. But his power level should be able to reflect that, and he should be at, I don't know, 1350 or something.
Maybe the power level is just comes off as differently for different types of Appmon.
No, come on!
And they have a different scale. You're right. No, that is silly. That is silly. That, the other Appmon are so much stronger, but Offmon still has that kneading ability, which can just blow up things.
I guess, there's two versions of this, right? Which is, A, Offmon is naturally 900, in which case he's being powered up and they're not telling you by how much, which is weird because it shows everyone else. Okay, that's an inconsistency. Or, he's naturally 600 and he's been boosted to 900, at which point you go, well, he wouldn't be that strong because he's as strong as Gatchmon is naturally.
No, you're right. Those are... Yeah, okay. I agree with your negatives. So I'm glad we came up with 2 negatives at least. Favourite character? Mine's Offmon.
I actually found Offmon a bit annoying in this episode, to be quite honest with you. I actually began sort of to appreciate Eugen because he's probably not actually evil. Because there's more going on. Yeah,
no, Eugen's good. I'm looking forward to seeing more about Eugen. Miscellaneous bits?
I being scary, because I'm not really sure I'd call it a positive, because it does lead to Offmon doing stuff that does look like he's going to off himself. Sorry, it was a great joke.
That was painful.
Because he swallows his own bomb and he goes boom and his belly goes all big.
Which was an adorable part. Like his little tummy exploded. So cute. I love Offmon.
It's like Thea.
Yeah, like Thea. Rest in peace, Thea.
If you want to understand that joke, if it's a joke at all, get on our Patreon
and join in,
at least $1 a month and join our Slack chat in which
and join in on our self-insert tamer roleplay that we have going on, which some stuff just happened and my gosh, I cried all morning.
Big things have gone down. Graviton and Bagman showed back up and stole an egg. It was sick.
Yeah, so that was heartbreaking and exciting. But back to the Offmon. Ooh. I like this episode. Do you have any other miscellaneous thoughts?
No.
Because, I would like to know why Isis... I guess it's because she's saying, hey, don't explode my home, yo.
And then he does.
Yeah, and then he does anyway. And then they find another door that we've never seen before. Because that was convenient. Which I guess that's another negative. Like, why do we have all these doors that does not know about?
It could have just been locked forever. That's one way. The whole thing about this place is that no one's been down there except for I.
Yeah.
And even so, maybe she didn't explore it a whole lot. She just knows it exists because it's probably boring. It's full of books.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You can do what you want with the secret hideout. That's fine. The better question is, are they ever going to explain why that would be? Why is there an escape route through the secret library to the river?
That's fair.
That's all you need to explain.
Yeah. Why are homeless people not living there?
Because there was a metal gate in the way.
No, at the back, I mean.
He blew down another door.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because I was like, well, you go do that, and I'll fix all the doors. Yeah, exactly. That's fair. For my ranking, I have put this under the message that transcends time, the truth behind the Appli Driver, and above Goodbye Astra, Dreamon's Nightmare. So this means that episode 28 is ranked 5th, so that's 5th out of 28 episodes, so that's a pretty good episode.
Decent.
And I would say, yeah, it's a good episode. It does have small bits that are kind of like, and it was a little bit slow, but it wasn't boring. It wasn't bad. It was a good episode, and I enjoyed it, and I love Offmon, and Offmon's the best character I've ever seen in my life. So next time, we'll be watching episode 29 of Digimon Universe Appli Monsters, and this is called A Buddy Cancellation. Gatchmon Runs Away. So that's going to be emotional. You can email us at LostinTranslationmon@gmail.com, or you can comment on this episode or message us on SoundCloud. You can follow us on @TranslationMon on Twitter, and you can find us on LostinTranslationmon on Tumblr, Facebook, and YouTube, and now Instagram. We have a discussion thread on With the Will, and a Reddit thread in the Appmon subreddit, and we'd really appreciate if you would review us on any, iTunes or Stitcher or anything you listen to the podcast on. We have a website now, and you can check this website out to see our weekly poll and our upcoming episodes and our release schedule. You can donate to our Patreon, which is linked in the description, and also on our website. And you can start from as little as $1 a month, which will get you access to our listener Slack chat group. But higher levels get you exclusive notes, information, early and unedited episode recordings, the ability to suggest discussion topics, Skype calls with May and Jay, and more.
And thank you to our Patreon supporters, Sam Krieger, who hosts a podcast called the Moncast, which talks about Pokemon and Digimon, Stevie, who's also Stevie on YouTube, and you can find the link to their channel in the description, Wuchinglong, who you can find at twitch.tv/Wuchinglong, Metal Mamimon, Joe, Anime Guy, who's Anime Guy Kurosaki and the number 1 on YouTube, Chuckmon, Ishbal Bamba, Hiro Olato, who's at Hiro Olato on Twitter, Jason Morosky, Ryuchi, who's Frost Magic on Archive of Our Own, Stephen Reeves, who's at Wildling64 on Twitter, Kaidawashi, Mac, Noam, Riku, Red and Garen from Breakfast with Digimon, which is another Digimon podcast, which you can find on SoundCloud, Chisai, who you can follow on Chisai236 on Tumblr, Corey, Kyle, Delady Bugman, whose anime blog you can find at at bagubaragu.wordpress.com, Small Wolfie, who's on Tapastic at Small Wolfie and has a comic called Eden of Melancholy, Tom, Glitchcode, and Azriel McCool.
You can also make a one-off donation to our PayPal, which you can find linked in the description. It's paypal.me/Edgemon. Make sure to listen to us for the podcast. We'll see you guys next time, and Jay will now enjoy his gift from me. Bye!
Bye.
君の情熱を見せて